Tomorrow night could be a good night to try the puzzle because we'll be seeing a few storms in the area. Just a good day to stay home. You know, the coverage is not going to be very high, but there is a slight risk in North Texas. It is closer towards the Red River, though. We are looking at the potential for isolated storms with 60+ mile per hour wind speeds, maybe even quarter-sized hail. Again, most of this activity staying north of the Metroplex, but DFW is included in a level 1 marginal risk for severe weather. That's out of 5 levels, by the way, for late Tuesday into Wednesday morning. We are expecting that to start in the afternoon and evening. Most of the day, we're going to see sunshine. A few of our northern counties will see some cloud cover, but as we go into the evening time, this is closer to about 6 or 7. We'll notice a few storms starting up near a dry line west of North Texas. Those storms will then move closer to us, closer to the I-35 corridor sometime after 8 or 9 in the evening. And then by, I would say 10 to midnight, we'll see a few of those storms getting closer towards Denton, Tarrant, maybe even Parker County. And that's where we'll be watching for the potential of the strong storms. But by this time, they'll be losing a lot of their energy. So we'll be just looking at some scattered activity into the overnight hours and then clearing out through Wednesday morning. The more north and west you are, the more likely you are to encounter these storms. The coverage will be highest north of Interstate 20. And rain coverage, it doesn't completely go away at any point this week. We're still looking at the highest being late Tuesday into Wednesday, but possibly also coverage at about a 20% Thursday and Friday here as we end the week. Today, let's talk about that. It didn't feel too bad out there this morning. Temperatures were in the upper 60s. The air was a little drier. That's when we look at our dew points, that measure of moisture. The higher the number is, the more uncomfortable it gets. That number is going to climb, meaning more moisture is on its way back into North Texas in the days to come. So it will feel more humid, a bit more sticky here with dew points in the upper 60s, low 70s. Right now, we're looking at a blue sky overhead from our Fair Park camera looking towards Dallas, temperature of 86 degrees. If you are spending any time outside today, we do have an air quality alert. Moderate air quality already being reported in DFW. That's just one step below good air quality. So if you do have any respiratory issues, you may want to limit your time outside. Something else to consider is the pollen count. Elm ragweed at a high count, fungus today at a low count. Right now, 87 degrees at DFW Airport. It doesn't feel any warmer than the actual temperature because of that lower humidity. But now that south wind is back, that's what's going to help that humidity climb here over the next several days. Most of us in the mid 80s as we approach midday. High temperature today makes it to about 93 degrees. So a couple degrees warmer than yesterday. We make it to 92 around 3, 93 around 5, about 89 degrees at 7. Most of us will be in the low 90s this afternoon. This is trending generally about 4 to 5 degrees warmer than what's considered normal this time of the year, and that'll be the case just about every day this week. Today will be the sunniest day. We'll see a little more cloud cover added into the mix here in the days to come. Morning lows not as cool as this morning. We'll be back into the mid 70s here, all thanks to that slightly higher humidity. And again, no one day is a washout, but there is at least a little potential for rain just about every day after today, including this weekend and into early next week when we could see a front come in, dropping our highs from the 90s to the 80s, Cleo.
Looks good to me.